want people killing and slaughtering over this stuff. But look. So here we have Holy Quran, hijab. You're the one who's saying, oh, they're criticizing Muhammad. They're criticizing the Prophet. Therefore, we will attack their wives. Dude, you seem to think, well, they did it, therefore I can escalate. And you seem to think that we can't escalate. Are you serious? I'm an escalator. Put me in a mall because I'm an escalator, dude. that's what I do. I just wait for you guys. But look, my goodness, what is this? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, look. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a little light there. Ah, look at that. Surat Al-Fatiha. You guys see Surat Al-Fatiha here? Surat Al-Fatiha, man.
Yeah.
Good job. Do you really think we can't escalate? Do you? My goodness. Do you really think that you want to go this route? You think, oh, he made Islamicize me. He made the boom boom room. Dude, I will buy the domain pissonthequran.com if you keep going down this road. And every single thing that happens, I will say this is because this is Muhammad hijab. He's putting us in this direction. Hey Muhammad, you like to spit, right? There goes Surat Al-Fatiha. Want to keep playing with me, dude? Next time I'll actually swallow the surah, and you know where that'll go in 2 days. You know where that'll be in 2 days. You want to go this route? And you Muhammad hijab fans who are watching this right now, I don't want you to, whatever you do, I order you not to remember that the next time you're reciting Surat Al-Fatiha during your prayers. I order you not to recall me chewing up and spitting out your surah. I order you. Don't do it. Don't remember that every single time. You really want to go hijab? Because here's the thing. Hijab, you and your fans, you think like little kids. You think like adolescents. Oh, we'll make fun of them. Oh, we'll make fun of them, right? I think like Lex Luthor on crystal meth, okay? You don't want to, come on, you don't want to mess with me. You don't want to mess with me, dude. I'll do it. All right, what do you guys think?
You got, that's how they do ruqya, so you must be cured of your jinn now, of your magic spells on you and all your evil eye.
I am.
I
feel way better. I feel way better.
Swallow the Quran, that means the fire can't touch you, right? Because that part is blessed now. So maybe you're partly Muslim now after you eating Quran.
Oh my god!
Oh wow!
You have the Quran in you now.
Now what are you gonna do?
Guys,
I didn't expect that at all.
That's what's so funny when he's like, oh, when my nuclear bomb blows up. And I'm thinking, dude, my 4-year-old could have thought of something more creative than what you just did right there. Let alone me, man. I could dial it up, dude. I could dial it up.
Dude, you're like Aisha's goat.
And notice, guys, don't get mad at me. I mean, Aisha's goat did worse to your Quran than that. But I mean, what he's saying earlier, right? What he's saying earlier. We read the tweet. If you were here earlier, we read the tweet where he's saying, and I encourage all of you to go out and harass these people, harass their families, harass their wives, right? He's encouraging his followers. Hijab, we can do that too, right? We could say, I'm not going to say it, but I mean, I might say it later, but I could say, guys, everyone send me your videos of you urinating on various chapters of the Quran so that I could put it all on my website, pissonthequran.com. And I want everyone to take video clips of these and put them on Twitter and start sharing them with every one of Hijab's fans. Everything Hijab posts, share it with all of his fans and all of his followers and keep bombarding them, right? You'd think, are you serious, dude? Are you really? Is this how, this isn't where I want to go. Right? You see where we go. I like doing live streams, having Muslims on, having discussions and so on. Hijab, you're the one saying, well, if you're going to criticize the Prophet that calls for your death, how dare you? How dare you? We will go after your wives. Great, dude. You want to dial it up? Dial it. Start dialing. Get me a phone because I'm a dial.
What does it taste like, David? What does the Quran taste?
The Quran tastes like fermented cat urine. And look, Mona Lisa just said this is the only way to respond to a sick person. Yeah, that's true, right? If you try to reason with someone like hijab. He just interprets it as weakness, right? The hijab personality. And just to be clear, I know we have Muslims who watch who aren't like that, who do not approve of that. This isn't for you, but people like hijab will use you as shields, right, for their behavior. They will want to be as horrible as possible, and then rely on you to shield them from a blowback, right? So they will say, you can't respond to us with hostility because then you'll hurt the feelings of these nice Muslims that you want to get along with. Right. Well, I do want to get along. I do want to get along with Muslims. But that doesn't mean people like hijab get off scot-free. So, Muslims, this is up to you to rein him in and to tell him you need to stop this because we do not want this. Guys, this is something that not one of hijab's fans really seems to understand. You guys have the most sensitive, delicate, fragile ideology in history. I've never seen people who deal with criticism less effectively than you. Everything, they're destroying us. Everyone's a bigot. Everyone's coming down. We can't take it. Our problem, right? And so let me get this straight. You guys have this ideology, and your brilliant dawah idea is, hey, let me start a war with everybody, a war of massive insults. We'll win this one. We only have the most delicate, fragile ideology in history. Are you serious? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But guys, by all means, notice I haven't said one word about hijab not doing any of this. I think it's hilarious if he goes this route. I think, man, my goodness, man, what is this guy doing? If he convinces thousands, nay, millions of people to start really blasting away at the Quran and Muhammad, that's a job well done, Mr. Hijab. Go ahead.
I had no idea that we're going to get here with this whole.
Look, I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to, I just gave some general warnings about, we could do golden showers. Then when you explain, whoa, he's actually talking about he's giving imagery of tying your wife up against a wall and sexually abusing her and things like that. Whoa, I got to eat a surah on that one, man. I got to chew up a surah on that one. We'll start doing. Look, I'm gonna watch his Twitter page. If he keeps posting along these lines, we'll just have it. We'll take requests, guys. Which surah you want to see me eat next? I'm gonna chomp on it. I might even get some people's pets in here. You want to see someone come along, chew up a surah.
Dear Muhammad Hijab, that Quran verse, that Quran page will come out. It will come out. David Wood will have to go to the toilet later. Yeah.
Look at it. Okay. Look, speaking of someone who needs attention, Shamoonian here, Sam Shamoon. Dude, can you guys stop already? You're so boring. I want to hang myself with my shoestrings. Man, you guys make ugly a crime. Wow. All right, guys, should we be wrapping up here or?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Someone said earlier. Someone made a super chat. Emiri, somebody said from the Jews. If you want to make a super chat from the Jews, you shouldn't be making it to David Wood. You should be making it to ex-Muslims. Ex-Muslims are the ones who should be funded by the Jews. So if you want to support someone, with funds, you should come and support me if you are a Jew. I'm waiting. I've been waiting for the Jews forever. They just don't appear. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah.
Renee says Surah 33. Yes, that would be that would be a good surah to chain to a wall and defile.
Ooh. I wrote a verse earlier, David. I created my own holy book verse for the first time. I wanted to share this with you to ask you if you find it beautiful. You could even view it on my Twitter page if you go there, if you want to recite it for yourself. But it goes like this. Are you ready?
Ready.
It goes like this. They think they can stop you from speaking the truth by attacking and trying to intimidate you. Say, indeed, you are cowards who fear the truth itself. Never will you stop us from speaking out. Apostate 9:29.
Now, Surah 2, verse 23 says, if you are in doubt as to what we have revealed to you, write a surah like it and call on your witnesses besides Allah if you are truthful. And so
you are my witnesses. What do you say?
I say it's way better than what I read in the Quran. It's way more clear. It's way more eloquent. The Quran is the worst book I've ever seen in my life. So I've I agree that it's better. What do you think, Abdullah?
What do you think?
It's good. It's beautiful for sure. Yeah, the Quran has some parts which are eloquent and some parts which are pretty terrible.
Okay,
so
forget about the Quran. What do you think about my verse?
Oh no, it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Standing up for truth and not being silenced. It has a lot of the themes are powerful and poignant. Like relevant to what's happening to us. They're trying to silence us. They're trying to shut us down, and they're not going to. We're not the type of people, like you said. We've been filtered already to get to this point. We're not the type of people that are going to shut down our YouTube channels. We're just going to stop. We're just going to become quiet. No, you can do whatever you want. Like Muhammad Hijab, talking to my friends, my so-called friends from before, exposing middle, details and stuff that, I was going through back in 2016. That's not going to shut me down. It's not. I'm just going to keep doing that. I'll do it even more. It's just it's not going to work. He's just flailing wildly now. And, maybe he doesn't even care if it works. He's just an angry madman. I don't know. But he needs to check himself before he wrecks himself, because the way he's going, it's only a matter of time before he breaks the law.
I don't think
that's what I think. I mean, it's like he's getting to that point of, I don't know, like maybe he won't do it with his real name or something, but he's acting in a way that, I don't know, he's totally unpredictable. And, Muslim community needs to stop him, I think.
He has already broken the law. He has already, according to with the things that he has so far done on Twitter, he has already broken the laws of the UK. So should be careful from here on.
Yeah. And really, I mean, based on a couple of videos I had seen from him and one interaction, I was able to predict a general trajectory. But given how fast he melted down, I don't know how accurately I could predict what this guy's going to do, because he doesn't seem entirely stable. He seems to be really desperate. He seems to be really messed up over the damage he's caused to the Muslim community. And now his solution is, hey, let me get everyone making fun of Muhammad and the Quran in really, really crazy ways. I mean, just earlier today, Hatun Tash posted a video requesting people to sing songs about Muhammad and send them to her. I don't know if she's thinking the same thing, but that's kind of exactly what I would think. If Muhammad Hijab is saying, hey, everyone, come make fun of these people and their wives, the response would be, hey, everyone, make fun of Muhammad and the Quran and send us your stuff. It seems like that's the way people are going to go. All right, should we be... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, we need to I do think that at the end of the day, this is going to be the thing that will undermine his own argument from moral authority, his own claim to be morally superior, to have the best religion, the best prophet, the best nation, the best, everything's the best in Islam, right? Muslims are the best. I think the fact that he's a representative of Islam, like a self-proclaimed representative, and he holds positions in Sapient, in Sapient organization and Ayala and whatever. The fact that he's a public da'i, he is undermining the whole moral authority right now. And we don't see Christians acting like this, frankly speaking, right? Like, I'm an atheist.
We don't see anyone acting like this.
We don't see anyone. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, I think he's destroying his own house from the inside. And he needs help. I think he needs to just get off the internet for a while and take a vacation and smoke some weed or something. I don't know, like have a drink, have some Heineken or something. I know maybe he doesn't do that, but whatever the case is, he needs a break, because he's a mess. He's a serious mess, and I seriously think that it's time to stop now, because it's like he's creating so much content for us. I can't even keep up with what he's doing, because he's just like I don't know what he's doing. It's just like I think at some point he's going to make himself untouchable, though. If he keeps doing this, nobody's going to want to be associated with him. Apparently there's a news article that he was fired or let go from some job as a Muslim teacher or something because of whatever fight he got into or whatever. And I don't know the details, but the fact is, if he keeps this up, he's making himself completely like he's blacklisting himself. Like he's going to be so untouchable that nobody's going to want to have to do anything with him, except for the fact that he sells like beard combs online. He has his own business, and like I don't think even anyone's going to debate him after what he did to Cosmic Skeptic. Matt Dillahunty was there like saying, you're disgusting. He said that to Muhammad Hijab, you're disgusting what you're saying Like what you said to Alex is disgusting. So even like everybody is seeing that this guy is so like nasty and toxic, and like what does he have left if nobody wants to debate him? Nobody wants to hire him. What is he going to do? YouTube? Right? I mean, that's all that's left at the end of the day then. I don't know what else he's going to sell his books on Amazon. Like, that's it, right? You know what I mean? So, you know, I think let him keep doing this. He's ruining his own name. And what else can we say, right? We don't want him to, I don't want him to ruin his life, but if he's going to ruin everybody else's life in the process, I mean, he's an adult. He knows what he's doing. He's responsible for it.
I definitely think he should stick to running a big beard oil business. I think it would suit him very well. Yeah, but yeah. Now that we have also promoted the smoking of weed on a Christian channel, I think we can slowly call it a night. I don't know.
It's just a suggestion. I didn't say you have to do it. I don't think weed is the worst thing in the world. It has its pros and cons for sure. One thing it does is it calms you down. I don't use weed regularly, but once in a while. It's legal here in Canada, so you guys need to come down to Canada.
I thought we got the clue, man.
I do think many Muslims would be better off if they did smoke weed and just take a chill pill. Seriously, like it's just, you know, just like breathe in the good ass prana, as my wife says. Just take a chill pill. Seriously, that's what he needs to do.
Yeah, Mohammed Hijab should go into a big beard oil. Big beard oil. Okay, anything else?
All right.
Wait, I want to do.
Don't do drugs, kids. If you're a kid, don't get into drugs.
Don't listen to Abdullah Samir and his promulgation and his atheistic defense of all forms of drugs and paraphernalia.
I don't think there are kids on David Wood's channel. All people who listen to David Wood's channel are adults.
Okay.
And specifically old people.
When we made Islamicize Me, we were a couple episodes into it, and people started sending videos of like 7 and 8 year old kids reenacting scenes, and I was like, oh, I did not know that kids were watching it. That affected how I edited some of the things, because I was like, oh nope, I can't have this in here because nope. So apparently some kids do.
Yeah,
watch this stuff.
Strange.
Don't do drugs, even weed. I mean, stay away from drugs. Just be clean. You know, get your life in order. Clean your room, as Jordan Peterson says. You know, do something good with your life. You know, get a career, get a hobby. You know, don't become a stoner and just sit on your basement all day. Do something with your life. I mean, frankly speaking, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around about the marijuana. I'm not actually telling anyone to do weed.
Yeah, I think the point of all that was Hijab needs to do something to calm down. Else. He needs to do medication because really, I mean, he's gonna destroy himself. And I thought he was gonna have a few years of building up a mass of followers, that he was going to destroy many more Muslim scholars along the way, that he was going to not quite single-handedly, because he'd have some help from Ali Dawa and Fareed sharing people's secret emails and stuff like that, and that these guys were going to destroy their ideology without realizing it. And right now he's basically going to turn himself into a joke and not be of any use to anyone. Certainly not to his own religion, but he's gonna make it to where he's not even any use to us, and that would be the real crime here.
Yeah, and I just to Ridwan, honestly, this is a lot to take in, like all of this stuff that he's doing. I know the last 2 days myself, I was, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but like annoyed and, thinking a lot about some of the stuff that was said about me, and, take a break too if you need it. Just like go and do something else. And I know it's hard because it's just like, when someone's talking about you, you feel this injustice, you feel this sense of being wrong because, and the type of abuse that you have been getting, I'm only now getting it. Like I haven't been exposed to this level of insanity before, right? And it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter how you speak, what you speak, whatever you say, nicely or not nicely, eventually you're gonna be in the target of these Islamists, and that's just the way it is. So if you need a break, we're here, we support you. Your content is, it is hard hitting. I do get all the time messages from people saying, that apostate prophet. His content made me, leave Islam or reflect on some things, and eventually I left Islam. So you're doing good work. It's just, take time for yourself as well, and and I'm giving that advice to myself as well. Just stay away from the stuff when it gets too toxic. Take a break and come back to it when you're ready. Nobody's going anywhere. We're all here. We're all still going to be here waiting when you come back. So
Thank you. Well, to be honest, going through these last few days with Mohammed Hijab bullying me and humiliating me on Twitter and YouTube and making me feel very inferior. On top of that, Al Dawa also coming out and saying very bad things about me. I was on the verge of giving up everything. I thought of deleting my YouTube channel, closing my whole Twitter account, Facebook account, closing my Patreon and everything, moving away, changing my name, going into working at Walmart and stuff like that. I was close to I was on the brink of all these things, but in the end I got my courage together and I thought maybe I can convince Mohammed Hijab not to be so tough on me. And maybe I can convince Ali Dawa not to be so mean to me, and to maybe convince them that maybe I should be alive, maybe that I shouldn't be killed for the things that I do. So I'm just hoping right now that they will leave me alone and won't make me sad anymore and won't make me cry at night because of their mean behavior. I've also called my parents and cried to my mother about how Mohammed Hijab has said very bad things to me, and also called me an Islamophobe, which hits me very hard. I don't know why that is happening. But yeah.
I'd like to take some clips of just that stuff and then put those on Twitter and say, you see, you guys are winning. You guys won.
I have to
all that, but you won't go back to Islam, eh?
No.
That's the missing part.
I have to be very honest. I have to be very, very honest. I appreciate your sympathy very much, Abdullah. I appreciate your support very much. I appreciate all the support that everybody else has given me over these last few days. I've gotten an insane number of messages and emails by people saying, "Hey, this is just for support. Hey, you're doing great. We are all here with you," and all that stuff. But seriously, at some points I feel a little bit stressed that I'm actually sitting here and dealing with these things. But to be very honest, I don't feel that I don't feel angered. I don't feel weak. I don't feel sad about any of this stuff. On the contrary, I actually. Even though some things that he says are very terrible, and I just get mad over the fact that stuff like this can be said by somebody. Not that it is said to me or said about my wife, but that somebody can actually say these things and get away with it and get the approval of so many people. That fact makes me much more mad than the fact that he says these things to me and tries to bully me, which doesn't work. I have to say something. I'm very strong in front of everything that is happening here, which is not because I'm strong, but it's because I decided to debate, to challenge Mohammed Hijab for a debate. And I have to be very, very honest here, and I hope Mohammed Hijab hears this. I was more concerned about having debates with other people, with much less successful people, than I was concerned about having a debate with Mohammed Hijab. I felt like I'm completely willing and ready to right now go and have a debate with Mohammed Hijab, because with many other people, it will be hard to predict what they will say, what they will bring up, what they will mention, what they will do. But with Mohammed Hijab, all his moves are so predictable. Everything he does, everything he says is so stereotypical, so predictable. It is so mindlessly stupid that over the week, actually, on many occasions, I have deliberately planned and provoked him into doing and saying certain things because he's so dumb, he's so stupid, he's so obsessed with his public image and his masculinity, which he is so proud of, and with his attitude of being a superior over women and humiliating weak men and humiliating the white people. He's so predictable that he's so easy to be fooled around, and while he's also thinking that he's being superior, that he's being the winner here. So I'm really not being bothered by what Mohammed Hijab does. On the contrary, I'm I feel quite happy that it is me who's taking the bullet for many other people out there who would otherwise be targeted by him, and that I'm standing here and I'm taking all this stuff on me by this extremely vile person, and so that everybody out there can really see who the most popular voice of these young Muslims at the moment is, and who Mohammed Hijab really is, so that everybody can see his personality. I'm ready to take that stuff here. I'm actually glad that it went this way.
I have to say, apostate prophet, this, hey, I'm going to take all of this upon myself to spare others. That's a very Christian attitude of you. I have to say, guys, that's kind of a notice. I posted a video of Ali Dawa earlier this morning, and then wanted to have this live stream. But part of it was that. You can't be attacking all these guys and not be attacking me. What the heck is wrong with you, man? So I gotta toss my. You can't post an attack on my wife and then take it down. You coward! Put it back up. Put it back up so I can go to work on your Quran.
And seriously, for all those who really want to see more about Mohammed Hijab, who want to see the outcome of all of this, I am really preparing a video. And I have deliberately interacted with this guy to get as much response as possible from him. He has exposed himself in such a stupid way. He has even admitted to me openly that he didn't want to accept an online debate with me, but rather an in-person debate, which he knew I would not accept to begin with, because I offered him an online debate, because he doesn't... because he relies on his showmanship, he relies on the fact that he interacts with his audience, and that adds to his debate. Because the things that he says do not carry much weight. He doesn't impress people with the things that he says. He relies on his showmanship. He clearly said that to me. He clearly said, "Why would I disable myself and have an online debate with you when you are not even a superior to me?" He admitted that he doesn't want to have an online debate with me because it disables him, because he cannot do his on-stage showmanship to his Muslim audience who has no clue what he's even saying on stage. So he's been a coward. He's exposed himself so badly, so poorly, and I will make a very nice expose, if that's what it's called, of Mohammed Hijab and his perversions, his complete ignorance of philosophy, his very bad logic, his poor understanding of religion and everything. It will be ready, hopefully, by the end of this week. Be excited, Mohammed Hijab, be scared, because at the end of it, you will be finished.
Yeah, there's no way this guy lasts long term, I have to say. All right, any final thoughts, Abdullah?
No, it's good. I think that settles it. I'm also I was hoping to release a video today, but I didn't get a chance to, about this guy slandering me, my former friend. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be out soon. But yeah, thanks for having me. It was a good conversation. We should do another one on the other stuff that you wanted to do, maybe next week, on Ali Dawa. And
I'm getting the feeling. I wouldn't, just because the Ali Dawa topic is a hot topic right now. AP, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but if you want to talk about that, I wouldn't mind continuing. But Abdullah, I'm getting the feeling that these guys aren't going to stop, and that by next week there will be something else. They will do something. They will be doing something else that we need to live stream about. Yeah. So
I'm tired of these. I'm tired of these clowns, man. I'm tired of the goblin and the broomhead. But maybe we can talk. I don't know. I'll see.
All right. So thanks everyone for watching. We had.
Wait, I want to do one more thing. I have to do one more thing before we leave. I want to make a final presentation. I said that I wrote a Quran verse. I said that I wrote my own verse, my own holy book verse, which is called Apostate 929. But of course, with every verse that you have, there's also something that needs to be added to it, because it needs to sound good, even if the content is completely stupid. Mm-hmm. So here it goes. They think they can stop you from speaking the truth by attacking you and trying to intimidate you. Say, indeed, you are cowards who fear the truth itself. Never will you stop us from speaking out. Apostate 929. I hope you like this.
That was pretty good. It was clearly way better than the Quran, but you do need to be more like Bye. and we'll never stop. But you gotta hit some of that, man.
They think.
That was bad.
Dude.
You guys gotta work on your singing.
Dude,
voices.
I am ready to convert to apostate prophetism because that's the proof right there. Who can match that? Bring forth your witnesses, everyone in the chat, that you could produce something like that, or you have to admit that he's a prophet.
Bring forth your witnesses.
Challenge, Quran challenge met, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Stay away from Islam.